TGS presents Sleeping Dogs Definitive Edition Nightmare in North Point, giving a tour of the DLC map. Basically, we're going to go around North Point and do a quick map loop. So I'm going to start over here, and we're going to kind of work our way back over here in the North Point. North Point is basically the only part of the DLC that has anything, but the rest of the map seems accessible. So what we're going to do is we're going to head straight down this road, head back into town, kind of go around this overall major loop here. Probably head around the highway, down through the streets and whatnot around here, possibly around this area we're in right now. And then we're going to go around the map loop heading up through Central. I'm thinking about hopping off here, going through the center of it and getting back on, coming down here, coming through Kennedy Town, coming through Aberdeen, and coming back to North Point to end it. Please note this tour will not be as thorough as my main tour video, which will occur in the base game, where I'm planning to actually visit each city and drive by all the major points. For this one, it's kind of just to get a sense of what the DLC looks and feels like. You're going to notice there's random cars exploding, there's zombies, people's eyes are glowing. Basically just a foggy essence. If it's raining, it makes it a little bit more, horror movie feel to it, zombie experience. But it's currently not raining. We're just going to work with it. So here I am. This is my sword. I need in case we run into any demons on our trip. I'm also using this smaller bus. In the main video, I'll be using a double-decker. As you can see, we're right here. So we're going to go ahead and begin our tour by heading this way. I'm going to do my best to hold up on the right D-pad the whole time. Simply because, you'll get a better view rather than down like this. If I hold it up like this. You see there's zombies chasing me already. But basically, here we go. We're going to follow this road in the town. I will not be following traffic rules like I do on my normal tours. Gives you a little bit more time to look around. We're just going to head straight until we hit this road and begin our loop around it. So let's go ahead and start our loop. Let's see, over here's the police station. It's kind of hard to turn this camera sideways in this game. It doesn't really agree. Maybe if we stop. If we stop, we can get a look around. There's the police station. Guys, my controller died. So let me replace the batteries and we'll continue the tour. I'll just cut the video. It's not a problem. Alright, I'm hooked back up. Sorry about that. Controller took a second to get resettled. Resuming our tour after I had a minor battery outage. It seems like the best way to do my main tour video, as I haven't done it yet, is going to be to stop at each individual spot. Because this is a little bit more difficult. I'm trying to keep the aim up. As you can see, it just looks better. You have a better view. You can see much higher in the skyline. You don't see the back tail lights of the bus. There's an exploding vehicle. Here's Temple Entertainment District. We're gonna sneak through here. Oh, he just got hit by that guy. So we're basically just circling around in North Point right now, just showing the area. I've already completed the entire main, quest line for the DLC, plus all the secondary content and collectibles. So I didn't leave much of anything else to do here other than a tour. That's why the map is pretty bland. I'm gonna go ahead and do us a favor and shut that off. Sorry about that, guys. So we're basically back to where we started here. If I make the left here, the rough left, but right there is where we came from. So we're gonna drive on the wrong side of the road real quick to turn around, and we're gonna head back down through the center of town. I'm gonna head back down. Once we head to the bottom area, we'll go ahead and take the highway and start wrapping around the entire map. I want to get over to this one road that I know is pretty cool. Yeah, the night market is to our left, but we can't access the night market. I will be kind enough, though, to make a quick pit stop for you guys. We got our sword in case we run into enemies, which we probably will. We got a special guest here. It's the owl guy. We're just gonna leave. So as you can see, people have their eyes lit up. This is pretty much what the market looks like. Is the guy chasing me? They're all just running from me naturally. I'm not sure why. But, it doesn't look much different than the main game, other than the people have the glowing eyes. I'm just doing a quick run around of this real quick. Then you got the zombie girls dancing for the energy drink. That's how Wei Shen likes them. Let's keep going here. If you play this DLC, always drop your older sword to pick up a new sword. From my experience, there's always a chance that it'll, go bad while you're using it, and you won't be able to get that, challenge complete easier. Take you longer because you have to keep rinsing and repeating. So that's pretty much the night market and what it has to offer. Not 100% sure where I walked in at, so bear with me a moment.
You gotta have style.
So I believe we made a wrong turn somewhere. Let's go ahead and just take this car and go get our bus back. I don't mean to steal their vehicle, but Wei Shen has an emergency right now. His tour bus is missing. Well, that's okay. Thankfully, one of the other tour bus operators are here. We're just making sure the roof is good for our tour. You don't want it rain getting inside. Here we go. So what I'm going to do is set a marker real quick for where I'm aiming to go. It's right here. Follow this road around. Come down through here. Let's follow this road down to like right here where this happens. Head down here. Basically head down to here and begin our loop. We'll be heading up through here, up around here, up into here. Once we get up into here, depending on how I feel, I'll pick a route for going through Central. I don't want to get too much in it. Maybe I'll go around, I'll hop off there, go around like a loop here like this, come back around and hop back on. Then for Kennedy Town, maybe do a similar pattern, maybe the same for Aberdeen. And once we get back into North Point, that'll pretty much end the tour. Again, this is not going to be as thorough as the other one will be. The other one I'm going to plan ahead of time, set markers, locations, so I can speak about them. Take our time to, stop in a lot of locations. Also going to try to follow the rules a bit more than I am in this one. This one I'm kind of just getting around. So let's get back into this view mode. To me, just feels like the best viewing option. So we want to see the most we can see. This one kind of stares at the ground. As you can see, as I said, random cars do blow up here. So I'm quite surprised by this bus's handling. I'm interested to see how it compares to the double-decker when I do that tour, which I won't drive as aggressively except on the highway. So we're going to make a right here, head over this way, and what we want to do is we actually want to head this way. Actually, I think we took the wrong way, so what we're going to do is correct ourselves by going this way, making a left, and voila, we're out by the old docks. So what we're going to do is we're going to go on the map, do a whole lap until we get back to here. So let's go. Basically just going to pass through now. Easy on, easy off, frisky. Easy on, easy off, that's the way to go. There's a lot of images up on these signs. Look, it's Gulag. For this part, I'm going to lower it. Look at that guy, he was going through the non-coned area. Once we're back out, I'll lift it up again. Once we're back in, choof. And we're off to Central Financial District. We are in wonderful Central. So we're going to go ahead and wrap around. I'm going to go ahead and go this way. We're going to kind of do a loop around Central. Hands down, one of my most favorite spots to visit. Let's hop off and go to Soho because we're going to go through the highway that I'm on right there. Later, our goal is to go down here and make a right. I think Soho's a little bit further down than I planned to go. We'll make some turns and whatnot to get us corrected. You get some additional tour time, I guess. Not a bad deal, right? So basically, I want to head back this way a little bit. Let's go ahead, make this turn here. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna follow this road that kind of loops around here. And then once we get back to this turn again on the same loop, we're going to head straight, get back on that highway I was on, and make our way to the next area. So here we are. Welcome to Central. Much nicer part of town, obviously, the business district. We're just following the loop. So we're gonna head straight now. Do a little bit of a break off as I mentioned. It's not the exact point I mentioned, but it's gonna take us through this region up into the same circle. It's a little tangent from where we were. Now we're gonna go ahead and hop on here. Houston, the bus driver just made a major error. Just backing up the whole ramp here. I was reading North Point and I was like, oh yeah, that's where I gotta go. No, it's not where you gotta go. You gotta get on the highway over here. Luckily there was no one behind me. That's a miracle. So we get to correct ourselves and continue forward. Alright, so basically we're just gonna follow this highway all the way around the Kennedy town. This highway has, you know, wonderful signs. I just wanted to stop to look, just to show you guys real quick. This is what it looks like around here. Wish we could get a little bit more of a open view where we can look everywhere, but it'll do. And the Watch Dogs 2 provide a little bit more flexibility with the screen to give you a better view of the skyline and stuff like that. And we're off. Kennedy Town, here we come. First, major collision type thing just happened. Wasn't that bad. We took down a light pole. But that was the first real smackaroo I had, I think. Squeeze right through there. So here we are in Kennedy Town. Doing a quick loop of Kennedy Town and what it has to offer. Over there's a cemetery. We'll visit. Actually, this is actually the perfect time to visit the cemetery because this is the DLC about demons and the afterlife. So let's visit the cemetery real quick. I was gonna say I was gonna do it on my main run, which I will. We'll still visit here again, but you know, right now. I'm just going to save a little time by cutting this turn. Here's Hong Kong Cemetery. Doesn't seem like much is going on here. I don't get too involved, but I'll hop out and see if we can at least walk behind the building to take a look at what it looks like. Here is the cemetery. It's basically a concrete cemetery, you know, that's what it looks like. Doesn't seem like this DLC brought anything unique here. They definitely should have put like a deep fog and stuff. I mean, we might as well just go up top real quick. We're already up here. Hopefully our bus is okay. Up here you can see you're getting to the bigger graves. I think this is also where you bury the Sun On Yee. This is a spooky cemetery, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and start our way back down. You can probably just hop over walls, save a little bit of time. Just giving you guys a view. I was thinking about taking a screenshot. I like to take screenshots of interesting stuff. That light like ruins it though. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if we can get away with doing it down here. Actually, we can. Works perfectly. Screenshot, and let's continue on with the tour. Finish a loop of Kennedy Town, make our way down to Aberdeen. Maybe we'll drive across the bridge, come back across, and finish it up. A little bit reckless getting out of there, but we'll survive. So we're heading up here. You know, you can see there's a bunch of like townhomes, I guess they would be, apartment condos. Over here to the right is the mansion. Gonna go past it. We'll be checking that out more thoroughly in the main tour. Kind of just doing a little loop here around Kennedy Town. Wow. So let's continue straight. What we want to do now is merge back on the highway at the next possible location. Goodbye Kennedy Town. My favorite house, condo, whatever you want to call it, that you get in the game is in Kennedy Town. But yeah, it's not, you know, my favorite overall part of the city by any means. So we have some trouble right here. I'm gonna go ahead and make a horrible change, but we're gonna go ahead and make the U-turn to get up onto the highway, and then make another U-turn to go in the correct direction. What we're trying to do is get to Aberdeen. I'm not sure how you say it, to be honest. Oh my god, this is not good. Oh my god, boss. It won't reverse up the hill, literally. I won't be able to do this in the double-decker. We're gonna have to roll with our mistakes in that one. Probably gonna set markers for those, so I don't have to go through this again. Luckily you can drift, and we're back on track. So we're heading down to Aberdeen. Shouldn't take long to get there, it's relatively close. Go to the Aberdeen Island. Exit. Oh, that's what you get for pulling that last second maneuver. So here we are in Aberdeen. For this one, let's go ahead and do a quick drive up through here. Some areas have really, really curvy roads like this. I'm not going to be flooring it like this on my main run. I'm going to go a little bit slower. Take my time through every area, so it'll take a lot longer. So we're almost at a half hour now, so that's why I suspect the main tour will take like an hour. I'm just going to cut Aberdeen at that point. You know, you guys see it's the same thing, the whole area pretty much. Here is the bridge, and all that's out here is an island, where you basically wrap around the entire, you know, island. I'd use e-brake to my advantage, because once this bus gets some speed, it does not want to turn easily by any and all means. Once it's turning and you're accelerating, it's good, but once you're, going straight for a good acceleration, it's really fight too. It's pretty much not much up here. It's the jungle part. This bus sends cars flying, that's for sure. They get tossed like salads getting bumped into here. That's all that's out here, just a little loop. Bounce off the wall. And we're heading back in. There's a skyline. Take an illegal turn because I gotta go this way. Alright, we're officially heading back to North Point right now. So let's go. So we're in North Point now. I want to go ahead and hop off the highway here. I was supposed to end the tour right here. Right down to our right is where we started. Right down by that sign you see down there on the highway. But I figured, what the heck? Why don't we hop in North Point and break off left and end this on top of the large hill. It'll give me some chance to get up here. This is the highest point in North Point, I think. I actually thought there was a connection to go up on the major hill that's behind all three sections, but we'd have to go all the way back down to Kennedy or Central, so it's not worth it. So we're just going to get up to the top of this little hill region that we're on. We already toured through here, but I'm just getting some bus driving practice in. Once we hit the top, I'm just going to pull over. And we officially made it. It's like the highest point in Aberdeen, in North Point. Why am I calling Aberdeen? So we did it all. We started out here, we came into here, we went around this entire loop. Once we did that loop, we headed over here, went up into here, came around here. Once we made it here, we headed down here, went all the way around up into here. We got off here. I think we went around this way, wrapped around here, went up through here, wrapped all the way around across here. We came into here somewhere and went around this, cut short, came into here, around, came around here, got here. We got off right here, I think, made the right, went down this street. Once we got here, we turned, we did the loop down here, headed back up, made that little turn, came back, hopped onto here, went around here. Once we hit this, we made that left, came up this street, and we're at the top point. I was aiming for this road to be the ending, but as you can see, it doesn't connect to this part. This is the only part of town it doesn't connect to, but on my main run, I will probably try to stop at the top of the mountain or something like that as a finale after touring each section. That's that. Would really appreciate if you like, sub, check out our other tour videos. Thanks for watching.